set to go, as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the Philadelphia Eagles.
The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final two bring us as we're off in Week 9?
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. Here's Gibson to start the drive.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
From the 29, here's second down and 7.
Throwing, Jones. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down.
A give up the middle to Gibson. And space tough to come by there as he'll get maybe a yard to the 37.
Yo.
Now second and 9.
What up?
Now Jones. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, this defense for the Eagles, they were excellent a week ago in that victory over Indianapolis.
And I think our statistician ended up having to bring the blue tent and put it around him for a while because he was developing a hand injury and having to write down all the turnovers this team forced. 5, 6, 7, 8. Absolutely unbelievable. I hope he'll recover.
Jones to throw on third down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Jacobs.
And he's going to have a Commander's first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Off play action. Jones. Open man is Samuel. Complete. Short completion, just 4 yards, and it'll be second down.
It's now second and 6 at the Eagles' 47-yard line.
Back to throw again. Throw left side, complete. That's Austin. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 35.
And the Washington first down.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Here we go. 11.
Operating from the gun. Jones. This will be caught. It's Samuel. Touchdown, Washington. Curtis Samuel halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50.
And the Commanders will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0.
Matthew Wright set to kick off.
Kick team out there for the Commanders as they send this one away.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10
at their own 25-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air.
And that's out to the flat for Swift.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They go play action with Hurts. And he'll get this into the hands of Swift once again. The Eagles at 3-4 on the year coming into play. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Go Silver, ready? 63, 63, 60.
Second down. Here's Hurts.
And incomplete on the deep ball. He was looking for Watkins that time, but now it's third down.
You talk about this Washington defense.
They're going to need to be strong against the run in this one.
For some defensive fronts, playing the run is not the priority. It's playing the pass, right? They get upfield, they rush the passer, and sometimes neglect stopping the run. That's something that they have to work on and reverse a little bit. Make sure you play the run on your way back to the quarterback.
In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Hey, Silver, Silver, Silver. Hey! Delta.
Hurts. He's going to get that to Swift underneath.
And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Hurts throw complete here to his receiver, Graham.
And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
Second and short, that's a rundown, so it's definitely a good time to go play action if you're feeling it. And they do so and pick up a first down.
And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left.
Hey! Round up, Yanni. Delta.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. He'll drop this one off to Swift.
Touchdown!
DeAndre Swift
Hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season.
And the Eagles respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own.
Elliott good on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line.
Well, that return gives them a golden opportunity to go out in front. How will the defense respond after giving up that type of a return?
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
4-4 their record through 8 games on the season. Would you say that this team has overperformed, underperformed, or are they kind of right where you thought that they would be?
Do you mind if I say yes, yes, and yes? Because ultimately to me, 4-4 is about where they should be, because we've seen weeks where they've been really, really good. They've looked terrific. Other weeks where we wondered just how good is this team. They want to be consistent in their play, not consistently inconsistent, which is what they've been thus far.
And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you've got to continue to try and run it, try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or also just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 6.
And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And now we've got a 3rd down and 3.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. That's going to be caught by Samuel.
And he's going to have a Commander's first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the first down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
And they're right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up. And not much running room. Down to the 32. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
They got to get to the 23 here on 3rd. Looking to throw. Jones.
Into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked off by Kevin Farley. And the Eagles are going to get the football here at their own 23.
If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off, actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Open man, that's Devontae Smith.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's an Eagles 1st down on a gain of 11.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Play action. Here's Hurts. They'll find Swift out of the backfield.
And he'll take this from one 47-yard line to the other. A gain of 6.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Hurts' throw brought in by Brown. And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 24-yard line.
23 yards the pickup there.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
Off the play fake. Here's Hurts.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
There's 2 teams hooking up for the 2nd time this year. They first met back in October, week 7. And it was the Eagles who got the win on the road, so now they look to finish off the sweep here in Philly. On 2nd down, Swift. And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15.
It's an Eagles 1st down on a gain of 11.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense. And on that go-around, the offense won the challenge.
And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts.
They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
1st down, and they go with Swift again.
And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown.
DeAndre Swift with his 9th rushing touchdown on the year.
And the Eagles have taken the lead.
A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up for offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they are right at the 500 mark on the year and got there with a victory a week ago.
And I think right now I put myself in the shoes of the head coach and say, all right, time to reset a little bit. And I don't give my team a win one for the Gipper speech. But I do say, look, we haven't played our best football yet, but we are at 500 and we're still in it. Let's try and string a few of these victories together, and we're capable of doing so.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on first down, then they force an incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
Jones now on third down.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. A big play that time on the catch and run. 35 yards. Now Jones on 1st and 10.
Oh, his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Kevin Farley. And the Eagles force the turnover. They'll take over at the 10.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And they fell behind early, but since then, 2 touchdowns and a 14-7 lead.
Yeah, they found the end zone on their first 2 drives, and even more so after the defense gave up the first lead. But these last 2 drives, obviously they inspired their D because they shut them down the last time out. They hope to continue that string.
2nd and 6. Here's Hurts to throw.
He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. A big pickup there for the Eagles' first down, 18 yards.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts.
That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
Second down, here's Jalen Hurts.
And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Chris Watkins.
64 yards.
And the Eagles will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Elliott good with a PAT. And it's now 21-7. The touchdown. Here's Elliott on to kick it away.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
A good pickup there, 26 yards. Here's Jones throwing on 1st down.
That is incomplete.
Tight end has become a bigger and bigger part of the passing game in the NFL. Though if you drop the football, that position can get swapped out with a wide receiver in that spot, a running back in that spot. There are other ways they can go if you're not going to catch the ball.
And that's not just his first drop, his second drop of the game. He'll let it fly for Austin. And this is caught inside the 5.
Touchdown, Washington.
A big play there in the final seconds of the first half.
And the Commanders are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half.
Extra point splits the uprights, and they're back within a touchdown at 21-14.
So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
He'll take the knee, and the final couple seconds will tick by in this first half.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the third quarter gets underway. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
and they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
From the 28, it's 2nd and 5. From the gun, it's Hurts.
Looking for Watkins, and it's intercepted. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this third quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind, and we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Could you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
11, 21.
Throwing Jones. He finds Austin complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down.
Here we go. Start.
He finds his man complete. It's Jacobs. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
And that's a nice job of working his way open down in the red zone. Looked that one in and it made a beeline for the pylon. He didn't quite get there, and you wanted to give him a little extra for the effort. But instead, he sets his guys up in excellent shape for first and goal.
Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
Jacobs again, and he will again go backwards as they drive him back to the 4-yard line.
They've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal? And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. From 4 yards out.
And the Commanders are an extra point away from evening this one up.
Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 21. Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Swift to start the drive. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
From the lineman to the guy running with it, that was a well-executed first down by the offense. With 2 shots left to get the first, you can get a little aggressive here on second down if you want and try for some bigger yardage.
In motion, the tight end.
Right back to Swift again on second down.
Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be third down.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Throwing is Hurts. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception.
And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Jacobs from the gun. And now the rookie's free. Touchdown, Washington. A great effort there. 36 yards.
And the Commanders have scored again in this third quarter, this time to move out in front.
Point after, right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. One play has them up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
And that one into the hands of Brown downfield.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A big gainer there on the catch and run, 37 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw.
And that's out to the flat for Swift.
And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark it down at the 9. 11 more on that one and another 1st down.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago. Followed it up with another nice one here. And before you know it, they're already looking at 1st and goal.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Chris Watkins.
His 2nd touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season.
And the Eagles are an extra point away from drawing level. So that, Charles, his 2nd touchdown of the ball game. He had the more standard receiving touchdown earlier. This time he finds the end zone in the run game.
Yeah, it's almost as if he said, well, that's how we're doing. That's how it's boring. Give me another opportunity. This time I'll use my legs only and get into the end zone.
So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last time that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
On first down, they go with Jacobs again. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Oh, that was a thing of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
He finds his man, complete. It's Harrington. 5 yards on first down, and now just a 1-yard pickup there on second.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. But we'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL. A potential field goal, if you're thinking about that, almost 55 yards from here as they try to get closer on 3rd down. Now Jones. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have a Commander's first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And partner, in a tie game in the 4th quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars. And he came through with a nice catch right there.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. Well, that's a perfect example of how he was named NFC Defensive Player of the Week from last week's game. He is just all around the football right now, isn't he?
That he is, and it's funny because I talked with the coaching staff about drills that they do in practice, and one of them is called matching hands. And as soon as that hand is launched by the quarterback, you throw up the opposite hand and match that hand with the QB, and oftentimes you're able to knock it away, as we just saw there. They're not out of it yet, but in order to come back, they need to play clean football the rest of the way. He makes the correct read there, passing on challenging a blanket coverage and getting the first down with his legs instead.
A field goal could get him the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. Here's Jacobs. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
And the ball situated at the 9. 2nd and goal. Back to throw. Jones to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
You have to be precise with your throws, especially in this situation. You're inside the 10-yard line going into the end zone. But sometimes the emotion, the excitement, sometimes the decisions just aren't made very well because of that.
They'll run with Jacobs. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. And no movement for the field goal unit to break this tie. They're going to go for this thing. 4th and goal. Here we go. He'll buy some time right. And he's in. Touchdown, Commanders. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Commanders answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. Extra point splits the uprights, and they will take a 7-point lead. Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away. And he returns this to the 22. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the 4th quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Now a 2nd and 10. They run out of the gun with Swift.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
The 71 yards on the ground here for Swift. He's got a first down as well.
Another carry for their leader, and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
Boy, nowhere to go at all on that first down run as they will get to him behind the line of scrimmage. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on second down.
Hurts.
Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
The defender certainly didn't forget about him leaking out of the backfield. There's a guy ready and waiting to pick him up in coverage, and that throw had no shot.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th.
And Washington will take control of the football in great field position.
They'll run right here with Jacobs. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. Once again, it's Jacobs. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43. Well, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession. So they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
Jones to throw on 3rd down. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack.
Multiple players getting home for the 1-yard sack.
That's a ball he needs to let go of there. Wasn't the most time in the world to work through his progression, but NFL quarterbacks, they've got to sense the pressure. They've got that internal clock, and the ball has to be gone. And if you're not going to escape and run for it, you have to let it go before the pressure gets to you and puts you on the ground.
Washington going to send out their punter.
As he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Swift.
Not in a position where they absolutely have to rush right now, but they definitely have to pick up the tempo a bit.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 21-yard line.
Here's 2nd down.
73! 73!
He'll look to throw.
And that's complete to Brown.
And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
He's back to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Whew, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Hey, 73, 73.
Back to throw.
Out route pass complete to Goddard. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
They'll look to throw.
And this one too low.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
The second down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete. Nearly an interception. If that one's picked off, it's over. So a new lease on life, so to speak.
A lot of times when you're in coverage, you're so focused on the man and the coverage that sometimes the ball, if it arrives, it surprises you. That may have happened to him in that situation.
Tiger Hornet. Going silver, ready?
Back to throw.
Goes with the out route and completes it to Swift.
And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short.
Brandon, it certainly looked like they had that play defended well, but it still almost worked. Got it to the running back. He wound up getting really good yardage out of it, but it was 3rd and long, and they were able to rally and stop him before he could get to the marker.
63, 63, 63. Tiger Swamp, Tiger Swamp. Crowd left, Yanni. Yanni.
They're going on 4th down with Hurts. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
Silver. Hey, crowd left, Yanni. Crowd left, Yanni.
Second down. Here's Hurts.
And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Here's 1st and goal.
73.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And he is across and in for the score. And now they can tie the game in the final stages with the extra point.
Or they can go for 2 and go for the win. Obviously, the excitement level here is almost a fever pitch. Down 1 is tempted to go for 2. I say you go ahead and kick the extra point. You got the home crowd carried into overtime.
I'm with you. I do see some fans though holding up 2 fingers. Easy now.
Yeah, but they're not the ones who have to actually make that call, are they?
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we've got a tie game here in the 4th.
So overtime on the horizon, barring a wild finish here as the kick's away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line.
And we have free football overtime. Here we go, my friend.
And the way this game played out,
It's a little
teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
And he'll be out of bounds here, a yard shy of the 25 at the 24. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. All set up for them right now, Charles. Opening possession of overtime. They've got the football. They also obviously have this home crowd behind them in a big way.
They get that extra energy from them, but they've got to be careful not to let that adrenaline get away from them and play too fast or create errors of their own making. Use that energy, embrace it, but make sure they channel it the right way. They've got a chance to go downfield, score a touchdown, and end this game.
89 yards rushing for him now as he was just trying to will his guys to an overtime victory.
Second and two is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down, keep the sticks moving.
Great job there to read that one defensively. They strung him out, would not allow him to cut upfield. A gain of 3, second down.
Even though positive yardage was gained on that play, I think the defense has to be happy. Obviously, they were prepared for some trick plays coming into the game, and they looked very aware that those could happen on any given down.
Hurts throw here taken in as he's able to find Goddard. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's an Eagles first down on a gain of 11. So he hooked up with a veteran there, and in overtime, that's not a bad idea. Go with the age and the experience.
Yeah, because sometimes the young guys, they give you the fresh legs and give you all that bounce. But in this type of a situation, sometimes those legs slow down a little bit as the enormity of the moment overwhelms them. The veteran guys, they tend to come through.
And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
Brandon, that's a huge completion there. It puts them in field goal range, but let's face it, they don't want 3 here. They want 6. With these overtime rules, a touchdown finishes it off.
Yeah, looking to win it right away. Good to know, though, that they have 3 in their back pocket if they need it. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. And I know you, with every carry, especially in overtime, you're just saying, if you're that ball carrier, hold on to the football.
Hold on to it, protect it, but not necessarily settle it, because you're trying to get to the end zone. You're trying to end the game right here. And I know the defensive guys, poking, clawing, raking, trying to knock the ball free and protect their end zone.
Yeah, like you alluded to, especially this part of the field. We'll play only the one overtime here. If time runs out, it'll be a tie as they come up on second down. Once again, it's Swift. And he'll take this one down near the 15. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down.
Brings up third down.
They'll try and run here with Swift. And he'll have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line.
And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. They will run straight ahead with Swift. He's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7. They've had some success here in overtime of this opening drive running the football right back to that well.
And why not? When you have that kind of success, make them stop you. And until they do, keep going back to that well you just spoke about. I think there's more water there and available to them.
A handoff, Swift running to the left. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He's had some big runs in this game. Not there, though.
But I don't think they're going to be deterred by that play right there. He's had some nice runs in the game. And how many times have we seen a good running back get stopped, yet turn it into something big on a later carry? I'd stay with him.
On third down, here comes Swift. And he's into the end zone for the touchdown and a game winner in
inside this one. The rushing score, and OT finishes it off, but throughout, really just